We are back. What are we back for? We're back for Feywild and assorted things. So, we're going to start slow with guard duty. And, well, yeah, we're going to start slow with guard duty. And then we're going to run full speed through everything else. So we finished yesterday at level 6. Which means we still only have one imbue die. But next level, we'll have one more. And the level after that, we'll have one more. So we did upgrade our weapon. Last time we were still using our nicked repeater. We have upgraded to a ferro crystal nicked repeater. Or not ferro crystal nicked repeater. Just ferro crystal repeater, thank you. Now, the trick to this weapon is that it's bugged. How is it bugged, you say? Well, it has Fey Bane on it, so it does 2d10 Bane damage to Fey. So you might think, well, how is that a bug? That can't just be a bug. That's just Fey Bane. Except that you see, I'm getting Bane damage on these hobgoblins. And this Spear Reaper. So, in fact, it is not Fey Bane. It is 2d10 to whatever you're shooting. So, that is something that makes it a little bit stronger than it needs to be. I also actually put an augment in it for frost damage, which is why we're getting frost damage, Bane damage, and the little bit of electric from the imbue. Of course, we have another option here, because we did hit level 5 in Wizard, which means we have level 3 spells. So one thing that we can do is, once these guys spawn, that is, any day now. Unfortunately, not strong enough to one-shot him. And it's expensive. So it's not super effective against groups that size, but it does mean that if I pull a huge train, I can at least double shot a good chunk of them down, because I have both Fireball and Acid Blast prepped. Oh, thank you for joining us, bots. Next group comes out here. It just alternates. You get a pair here and a pair here, and then you get 4 over there. Yeah, see? 2 spells to kill 2 guys, and then I one-shot the remaining guys. It's not that big an advantage to cast spells on them. Especially because I have full metas on those, so they cost like 50 spell points each out of my pool of 800. So I can cast 16 spells total between shrines. Fortunately, I don't need to cast at all. I'm debating whether or not I should put my stream into LFG. That's the other thing the augment does. It has a chance to freeze things. So that's handy. Not that I really need it, but it could come in handy. Such a chill quest. Like, this is always a problem with a gauntlet quest like this, and with balance. Like, if you're really strong, they're boring, because you kill the dudes and then you're waiting. But if it's balanced the other way, you just get, like, completely overrun, which is a different problem. Of course, I could have just put the skulls at higher than 1, but I mean, who's going to do that? my phone telling me to start stream soon. You. Oh, beast mode. Yep. Just go here, grab this, and we're out. Yeah, I think I might as well advertise a little bit. Rebear Cove, Wild, Dread, full speed. Yeah, we'll have it 4 to 7. All right. We now have our notification up, so it's off to the races. We're going to start in Fire Caves, because it's Fire Cave, and it gives a ton of XP. And the thing is, we're not going to use public LFG, because the problem is, when you finish the dungeon, it takes you out of public LFG, and I don't want to have to keep reposting it. So I'm just going to leave it on private, and that way, my manual one stays up. So we're not going to go through the spears, we're going to go up the hill here. Now, one reason that I've chosen to advertise in LFG for the first time is I remembered there was a case in the past where I mentioned something in a group that was like, yeah, on stream or some such, and they're like, wait, you stream? Let me come follow you. So I figure DDO is a small enough community that there are people who will recognize my character, but since my character is different than my stream name, they might not realize it. So perhaps we will pick up some people who already know who I am and who've like grouped with me a bunch in the past. They're like, oh, he streams. Or maybe not. Oh look, it's Oozebane. Either that or maybe this is actually not a bug. Maybe it's the developers telling us that all of these things are actually Fae. Like the whole thing is an illusion. Just like they're all Fae folk. None of them are actually what they seem. That's why the Faebane weapon works on all of them. I keep, out of muscle memory, wanting to hit my key to charge up the thing that I don't have, the rune arm. I want to charge up my rune arm. Unfortunately, because I haven't taken my 2nd level in Artificer yet, I can't wear those. But I might by the end of the night. In fact, I probably will be able to by the end of the night. If I can't, then something has gone terribly wrong. Because that'll be at level 8. Level 8. Good. Next level, level 7, it'll be another wizard life, so that we can get 6 levels in wizard. That gets us a 2nd imbue die. And, well, it would let us get another core, but that's not what we're building immediately. But then, at 8, we take our 2nd artificer life, which means we catch up all of our trapping skills. And we get to put on a rune arm. And then after that, it's all wizard. Just the rest of the way is wizard. Now, one thing that that also does is that it makes it so I can actually get some of the feats a little sooner that require base attack bonus. Because wizards get half of an attack per level, and artificers, I believe, get 3/4 per level. So having 2 artificer levels puts me a half level ahead, which when you're looking at like how you're getting feats every 3 levels and the breakpoints for when you can take certain things, I believe it actually makes a difference. I haven't double-checked that, though. I might be comparing to melee feats, where, like, I know that if you're pure wizard, like single-weapon fighting, you end up taking greater single-weapon fighting and stuff in epic feat slots, just because you can't get them in heroics. You do not have the base attack bonus. I probably should have stopped to get that remnant, but it's fine. This is where I really should get sprint boost. I mean, that's another possibility. Instead of getting the imbue dice from Inquisitive before I switch to Inquisitive, I could just drop into Falconry just for sprint. It really depends on what I think is holding me back more. Am I more delayed by the speed at which I can kill things, or am I more delayed by the speed at which I can run through things? And that's going to change quest to quest. But this is, again, it's a question for like 2 levels from now, because I don't have enough points anyway to do that if I wanted to. Anyway, that's the first fire caves down. And because we don't have a party, we're going to switch out and back. But we can teleport here, so that is one benefit. I have, what, 1 point left? Oh, I fell. We have 2 action points. And it's not worth putting points over here. We'll get 10 electric power. And Rune Arm doesn't help any. Yeah. We'll get 10 electric power and 1 attack, because it's not enough points to actually get us anything else decent. And it's dirt cheap to respec single points. Fortunately, we can now talk to this guy. Take me to the fire caves. Now, we're not going to be doing the usual thing you do, which is doing 5s first. Like, you do your 5s, and then you go and you do your Feywild 5s, and then you come back and you do the 6s. No, no, no. Because we started a little under level, we're just going to go straight in. We're going to do all of Through Barrow Cove, and then we're going to do all of Feywild. And I'm pretty sure we won't over level. We might, but I'm pretty sure we won't. And that's good enough for me.
Now there is something even more ominous. Oh, almighty
Now, these I did need to kill because, unlike stuff that has to like try to hit me through all the armor class, which is ridiculous at this level from past life feats, their little fire breath thing will just like interrupt me pulling the lever. So, and we're not going to make the same mistake that I have made in the past, which is that I went in and I pulled this lever and I did not kill the fire elemental. The fire elemental is the quest objective. So we do have to kill the fire elemental. So we could be going faster if we had more run speed, but we don't. So we're just going to go as fast as we can. The key point that we're trying to go for here is to never like stop to do anything. Like whatever you can do it while you're moving. Alright, that poison dot is nasty. Why is a poison dot ticking for 20 something at this level? Ridiculous. But that is a risky run when you're just trying to run straight through stuff. Sometimes you get tagged by a champion who puts a big nasty dot on you. And you just gotta deal with it. In this case, dealing with it means, well, it means just trying to not get hit for the rest of the instance. Pretty sure we can handle that. Probably. Maybe. But yes, we only need to drown one more elemental. After this, we're headed to Two-Toed Tobias, where our AoE will come in very handy to kill things like bats. Alright, anything ahead of us that we need to kill? No? Okay. I'm not sure if this way is better than the other way or not, though. Because this way's got more methods, which, I mean, yeah, it gets you the optional, but I don't really care about the optional. It's not that good. Not gonna fall in the hole. Remnant. And yes, I know I broke that, like, one rule I said earlier about, you know, keep moving. The implication was, of course, keep moving forward. There should be one more method. Like, there was one I didn't kill who was still following me. Okay. Guess not. So I missed out on an extra 200 XP from that. But it's fine. 10,000 XP in under 4 minutes. We'll take it. We will take it. As opposed to Motley Crue. They won't take it. Well, okay. Well, they won't take it anymore. Of course, we can't teleport right now, because we haven't been there. But we will have been there shortly. Now, of course, if I wanted a lot more survivability, I could have displacement. The problem is, I don't have extend spell yet, and because I only have 5 wizard levels, it only lasts for 30 seconds. And there is no way that I am maintaining decent uptime on a spell that only lasts 30 seconds. It's not a thing. It is not within my wheelhouse. So, we will wait for another level or two before we handle that. Oh, you know what? I should have cast Merfolk's. That would help a lot. Speed this part up a little.
An opening in the ground reveals another body of water to explore.
This whole section is just swimming, so it's like, how could I speed this part up? It's like, well, what we could do is we could swim faster. It's okay. I'll put it on later, because we do have other parts that we need to swim through. But it also doesn't last long. It's like, what, a minute? Yeah, 54 seconds. Oh, look, bats. And rats. And now we have left them behind.
Pushes against you.
How much damage do we take from the trap? 0. Very nice. Now, if I recall correctly, you don't have to do that if you have enough swim. I don't think I have enough swim, but I'm pretty sure you can actually swim against the current if you have enough. Yeah, I'm at 27, which is not amazing. Oh, they'd already aggroed. Unfortunately, we have to get stuck here in a gauntlet type thing, so we can't just run all the way.
Hear doors close ahead and behind you. You fear that you are trapped.
This is why we hate bats. They're not spawned yet? No, they're just over here, not aggroing. Next set, thank you. Solus. Solus Lulscalvus. I love that they don't take frost damage, but they can be frozen.
Two-toed Tobias's first mate has been returned to the depths.
Oh look, a Carnage Reaper. Oh look, no more Carnage Reaper. These guys, I believe I can ignore entirely.
A slight breeze emerges from behind the wall.
That's nice. Good
A
for him.
ship's mast rises up from a chasm in the cave floor.
Again, we're in Valve Town.
A frigid cold cuts through your body as you see a frozen river, but the air becomes even colder as the source of the cold air is coming from this room.
We get to
The fire jets melt the ice, allowing you to continue
Chest
your
cannot be
search
picked.
for two-toed
Yes, it opens at the same time that the ice breaks. I was hoping that I could just pick it open while I waited for the ice to break, but no such luck. This is what, 10 at this level? Plus 1 for every 2 caster levels. So I only have 5 caster levels because one of these levels is Artificer. So this is like 12 swim, which is not much. Again, there aren't that many mobs in this quest, so I'm not super concerned about like pulling alert. Except for that guy who decides to bump me and almost knock me off the edge. Yeah, like, we're just now getting green alert. We're gonna see if we can't pull this before they finish their waking up animations. Oh, I got harried.
Levels appear on opposite sides of the room, adorned with bullseyes. As the lever flips back, the floor opens.
Like, did I need to do that? No. And it kind of, I'm not gonna say it made me go back. It made me feel like I should go back and grab the soul too, so. The fast thing to do there would have been to just ignore them and jump into water. That's what I should have done for, you know, optimal speed.
The supposed urban legend speaks to you. It's about time someone found me. The legend of two-toed Tobias was not not just an urban myth.
7 minutes.
Although it is
Not very
doubtful
fast.
that anyone will believe
But
the tale
to get a whole lot faster, I'd need to have a partner so we could like split and hit the valves separately. That would be the best way to do it.
The Weeping Cove is rumored to be a resting place of
But
two
no one has joined,
giants, an
which is fine.
free
The servers are lower pop right now because hardcore servers are live, which is where I would be on other times. But I was out of it for so long, it was just like, you know what, let's not come back after 6 months and decide to be in hardcore. So yes, we are going to do both.
Our cave extends deep into the rock behind this waterfall.
All right, have a bard friend.
The grotto is warm and damp. The sound of dripping water surrounds you. A faint, musky odor hangs in the air.
This quest is a little longer, so we are going to be a little bit more careful about pulling big trains because it will get us later. And yeah, we'll pull this famine. The way across thing is a giant pain. Like, congratulations, here's 20 damage. Congratulations, here's 20 damage. Oh, what was that? You wanted 20 more damage. Well, here you go, 20 more damage. Well, at least they have shields, so they can't get me with magic missiles. Maybe I should just wear fire resist gear, eh? Is that a full-on fireball? I wonder what kind of bard it is. It could be a spell singer. Really? Of all the things you're going to hit me with, you're going to hit me with a dot. So I can't pull the lever for like another 20 seconds. That is one of the more annoying things. It's like, congratulations, you can't pull levers because you have this dot on you for 20-something seconds. Like, is it doing much damage? No. It's just there to stop you from pulling levers. Like, well then. That wasn't exactly what I meant to do, but I didn't fall all the way down, so it's all good. America? Okay, I wasn't sure I had enough jump to make that. Like, I told him I was starting Garo, and my LFG says no waiting,
Through the arches lies the way to great Garl's resting place.
or it says full speed.
His lot never made it this far.
Like, he joined before I started. If he is not here by the time I finish, Oh good, he's in. I was about to say, it's like, if he has managed to not get here in time. Oh, I missed eggs. Where did I miss eggs? See, this is one problem with trying to go fast. Sometimes when you go fast, you get careless. And it ends up taking longer. The other thing is, I thought there were more than 25 eggs. I thought you could miss one or two, but seems not. Let's see if he gets the eggs before I do. Since he is closer to the beginning. The beginning is, I think, where I missed them.
Sputtering, greasy slime.
Excellent.
The last of the troglodyte's eggs ruptures. The breeding grounds are destroyed.
Alright. Came and cleaned up after me. Come on. You bastard. You couldn't just try to cast the curse again, could you? No. Had to do the fireball.
A cave extends deep into the rock behind this waterfall.
Alright. Into Old Grey Garl.
The feel of this place has changed. The air is strangely cold,
Oh, he cast slow on
and
me.
the scent of old decay has replaced the troglodyte's musk.
They're making saves. How unfortunate.
The chill flows out from behind the walls, so strong that the water makes your feet numb with cold.
Excellent. He heals me a heal.
A grating
I do love a bit of support.
dark from beyond the vault. Who disturbs my tomb? Dawn. You will never see the sun again.
Excuse me. Oh, he is a spell singer. He's got songs too.
Unholy light shines from the sarcophagi mining discord. Girls' breath has corrupted them. They must be destroyed. The stone here is clawed
Once again.
and torn and smells of spices and rot.
Gotta pull the levers. songs. So very handy. Like, can I take a little damage? Yes. How about a lot of damage? Also, yes.
Every step you take only hastens your doom.
That is a triple Reaper spawn. Alright, Carnage down. Alright, Plague down. Carnage down. Fear down. Alright. Reapers are down.
The air here is so cold that frost rhymes the stones. The chill seems to have come from beneath those water.
Grab a chest. And off we go.
The lock on the door here looks complex, but you might be able to open it with the proper key. A chest gleams in the frozen light. This is as the chest opens, rigid wind sucks the last warmth from the room. Old gray guards come, bent on
Just wanna stand
protecting
here.
with a despairing shriek. Old gray guard dissolves like a pestilent.
Got a Reaper point. Very nice.
The cold suffusing the air begins to fade.
Perhaps on Reaper point. Rank 32.
Our cave extends deep into the rock behind this waterfall.
Alright, now we will prove our worth. Oh. We'll kill the their spawn. Go. And we are off to the races.
A small building stands curiously alone in the center of the cove.
The loathsome orc.
The trial will be treacherous. Be aware of every step you take.
Now, I don't have trapping gear, and I haven't put points in my trapping because I wanted to wait for my artificer level, but I should have enough. And yet another exception to the always be moving forward rule. There are doors in the way.
They have dismantled the rusty iron defenders. This is sure to be the first of
And
many.
I'm pretty sure this door is the same. Oh, no, you just need to kill that one. Okay. Oh, wrong way.
An
There we
intricate
go.
system of ladders leads up
Better
the
fall.
shaft. Agility and physical endurance will be paramount in overcoming this challenge.
Let's see. Next one, we go to our right. All right. Top of this one, we 180. That was the wrong one, technically. This was also the wrong one. It's fine. We have had a suboptimal climb. Not that you really need to be super optimal, just wear featherfall and don't fall all the way down.
Your muscles are warm and weak.
Oh, wait, there you are.
The ascent up the
Oh, there you are.
adventurous
Right, I thought I saw him.
stench of sewer.
His dot disappeared on the map because he was directly beneath me. Stupid purple map.
You survived the Warforged ambush. Now
The door opens up to reveal an elaborate obstacle course. One wrong step could put
I don't think I need to kill these, but I'm going to anyway.
a series of levers
The
and
principle of the
traps
thing.
stop the walls, the floor, and the ceiling. Only your wit can solve this.
Plus, you know, when he catches up and sings songs, I'll be capped anyway. Or topped off, rather, not capped.
Pulling this lever fires a dart high.
Ding, 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 ding.
To believe it is a trigger mechanism.
Reset.
The other components in the room return to their
This
initial
lever.
state. This
And
appears
this
to be a
lever.
reset
So,
mechanism.
the solution here is you have these basically point to each other. So this points to this one, this points to this one.
The pod
Then you go
comes
this
in
one,
and
pull,
moves.
reset, and then this one, and pull.
You hear a metallic clanking from behind. from the
And you're frozen.
opposite
Super healthy though for this level, 1600. Plus, you know, it's a construct, so it's got lots of fortification.
Washes over your body. Rackham's Inferno.
You'll note that I do not have high enough spot to spot anything, so I have to go off of memory. Top of things. What did I bonk on? Okay. This is fine.
You have weathered Rackham's Inferno. A few burns and sweat coat your skin.
So I'm pretty sure there's one here. And one here? I'm not sure. Oh well, we got the 10%.
Penzance, first mate of the ill-fated, speak with him.
Okay.
You survive the gruels of Rackham's trial.
There we go. Nice 17k. A little bit longer than the others at 5 minutes, but it's a lot of XP.
A small building stands curiously alone in the center of the
Over
cove.
here. What is this next one? Scoundrel then Ghost.
This mine has not been worked since the pirates first claimed the cove. It now serves to set
A strange pedestal
Right.
sits in the middle of this.
This is the correct way.
The air around you swelters with the heat given off by unseen machinery.
This one is actually a pretty nice one for me because most of the mobs are alone. So not a lot of AoE needed. Fortunately, I at one point took the time to actually learn this quest, so I'm not like just continuously lost in here anymore.
The idol of Halak's legs are nearby.
Hopefully I don't roll a 1 on community save and get grabbed.
You have found the first
Pretty sure I only have 1 in view dice, right? Yeah. Next level, that doubles. Pretty sure it's to the right. There we go. Yes, that is correct.
The enchanted mosaic here leads to the end of the drawbridge, over the edge to the room below. The enchanted mosaic, the
Grab
idol
this,
of Halak's
and then we go back up.
The second piece of the idol has been found.
So the amount of lightning damage we do per shot is going to literally double next level. This way. This is the other fork that we didn't take last time. And that's the guy that we ran past before. I don't know which route he took, but I don't think he picked up any pieces. Down here.
The ground shaken. The idol's third piece has been located.
And back up. Twist the dot.
The wheels here clearly control what color.
I think it's 4 on all of them, except for the blue one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Idol of Halak's. The idol is nearly complete. Only one piece.
And up we go.
Boss hardcore collapses, cursing your ancestors.
Got the key. Now we can go get our last piece. Now this last bit is a little tricky because there's ways to do it without getting the key, and if you like try to do those while you have the key, it just kind of messes things up. So like you can use the valves and have 2 people to do the thing, or if you have the key,
Idol of Halak's.
you can walk up and unlock it.
You have found the last piece.
Oh, plague people.
Return to the bells of the entrance.
Alright, we will trust him to be able to finish that last guy off while we backtrack. We're going to go back to the place with the wheels, and we're going to take the path that we didn't take before because it lets us drop down. So we came from that way, piece was that way, we're going this way, which lets us drop down to here.
The idol rests on its pedestal.
There we go.
Well
Just
done.
under 5 minutes.
The scoundrel's run is over.
This mine has not been worked since the pirates first claimed the cove. It now serves to separate pirate from peasant.
And then we're going to take 7 and head to Feywild. After Ghost, that is. I don't think Ghost will overcap us. We've got like... Yeah, we got 20,000 XP to spare.
The current is drawn into an opening in the rock just large enough to wiggle through.
A thick fog rises up from the water.
ledge here so that we can buff up.
The entryway into the pirate's compound rumbles open.
Let's see if I can avoid my standard mistake of forgetting a step.
A strong breeze gusts from across this wall. Suddenly, the clanking of wood and metal intensifies. You notice a lever on the back of the ornamental statue.
Pull the lever. You know what's stronger than a champion? Getting songs from a bard. Like, if the lever is locked, well, you just have to kill the guy. It's one of those light force ones. Now you can go and kill the captain now. But you won't actually get the key to let this guy out unless you have already talked to him.
Do not touch anything. One wrong move could kill me. Please speak with me first.
So you have to go actually talk to that guy and be like, look, is there a way I can do this that is not the trap or not the thing, that is not the puzzle? And the answer is yes. Yes, there is. What you do is you come in here and you say, oh, I didn't want to do the puzzle.
You defeated the captain and ended his illegal smuggling operation.
Then you get this lockbox and it has a key. And the lever opens the door to let you back out. So, get to be on our way to let the dude out.
You have freed Farrier Ward from prison.
Here we go. And we're off to Feywild.
The current is drawn into an opening in the rock just large enough to wiggle through.
Alright, level 7 will be a wizard level. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Take me to the harbor. Wizard trainer. We will take concentration and spellcraft. And diplomacy. And swim. And sure, we'll get search. Or spot. We'll get spot. We already know our spells.
Something strange has been sighted off the
Finish.
coast
And
of
now,
Stormwind. The mysterious
we have 2 immune dice.
Speak to Wolf, the gatekeeper in Stormreach Harbor, to learn more about this land of dinosaurs and danger.
We will update. We're done with Rebaro Cove. Now the question is, where do we put our points? I think we have 3 points? Yeah. So in total we have 5 points. So you know what we're going to do with these points? We're going to reset this tree. So we're going to have 2 less to hit and damage, which is fine. We're still going to put this many in, because that's how many racial points we have. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to get more imbue dice. And then we'll come back over here. Yeah, that's good. We still have our 10 extra electric power there. So, in fact, we went from 1 bonus imbue dice to 3. So, there we go. Actually, I think if you go through the Wild Hunt area, it's faster to get there. Talk to Pearson. What y'all?
You spot a bent figure in the distance. The hag gives a surprised laugh and scuds off.
Go. How am I on spell slots? I can prepare 1 more 3rd level and 1 more 2nd level. Like, I would prepare Blur, except I permanently have it for being a gnome. But at this point, I might just prepare Displacement, even though it's super short. I could just prep Haste instead, but again, at 36 seconds, I'm not going to be keeping that up. Sleet Storm just to annoy people. Yeah, I'll just prep and Displacement, just in case I want to pop it before a fight, or if I see a bunch of Reapers or something like that.
The home of Lord Arden and the local center of the summer court.
Okay, there's the, right here. Displacement. And for level 2 stuff, grab resist energy. It's handy to have, like, I can pop on any particular element that I know I'll need. Usually fire. Go. We're off to the races.
You are awake from your unexpected slumber. At first, things seem as before.
Bus.
You're still at Ringwood Hall, and Melody is still standing beside the bed. Then,
We're gonna put up fire, because these guys cast fire.
And so are the flower and the lute.
So it's nice to have the extra 10 resist.
Melody begins speaking in a familiar voice.
Oh. Okay, thank you, and he's left. And he's gone.
She cackles as she teleports away. You see creatures milling around near the gate of Windows Hut.
Of course, another spell level also means that, oh, my fireball and my acid well get harder too. Soul. Always handy to have spare souls around. Now, I have accidentally tab targeted and hit guys over there. So let's try to avoid doing that now.
You spot movement underneath the bridge. Moving closer, you see a nasty-looking spectre guarding the missing route.
I'm resistant to acid and it's even more.
Drops of its blood splash into the river as the battle pursues. The troops grow rapidly into new bridge trolls that join us.
There we go, all the trolls are down.
You've recovered Hearsom's
Got the
loot for
loot.
the ritual. You've recovered both the loot and the frosted cerise.
And now we can invis
where
run to
has
the boss.
Melody hidden Lord Arden?
I should have been invis running more of this actually, but you never know when you're going to run into champs that are
From a distant portal. Perhaps
true
that
seeing.
contains the secret.
But hopefully nothing notices us. And even if it does, there's a wall that comes up when you're fighting the boss. Well, I suppose it's the mini boss. And that's fine. What is all this?
You approach the portal. The hidden flutters in.
Gotcha.
You won't get past my friends and me. So long as they are alive, their devotion will sustain me eternally.
A portal opens as the pixie collapses.
There we go.
In his last moments, he says,
You haven't won yet. You still need the true name.
Right. Song first.
"You exit the portal and
Sing,
find yourself
then
in a
Cerise,
strange, empty
Then the true name.
Yet that appears to be Lord Arden's resting place ahead. Between you and Lord Arden stands Cadence the Hag.
Wait for the
She must have been
animation and for this
disguised
to update.
as Melody the apothecary the entire time. Cadence prepares for battle.
There we go.
Adventurers never know
15K, 4 minutes.
I should have seen that you can trust the pixie to do a hag's work.
Cadence finishes her conjuration. Slimes emanating a frigid mist suddenly appear nearby.
You killed my sister, so I'll have to make do with these vile cauldron leftovers. I wouldn't go anywhere near them personally now. Be a dear and die for good this time.
Weakened and battered, Cadence tries
Yeah,
to
we'll grab another
surrender.
dodge in UMD, sure.
Hooray! That's enough. You need what I have. So then, let's make a deal.
You've reluctantly decided to allow
Unfortunately, we are going to have to
Cadence
fight a
in
lot
exchange.
at the tower because our social skills are lacking.
And repeat the steps
Like,
in reverse
perform,
sequence.
14.
First,
No.
play the lute.
Diplomacy,
Grind up
21. Diplomacy might work
Next, burn the roots along with Lord
because I have some Bluff 19.
Melody on Pearson's lute. You mash the flowers
Who knows?
into a pulp with little effort. You set a small blaze, then drop the
We'll try
crushed
it.
roots
I mean,
Lord
worst case scenario, I kill the guys, and that was going to be the default anyway.
As the smoke rises, Lord Arden's eyes
Yeah, we'll put up fire resist, sure.
springs out of the bed. Lord Arden thanks you for awakening him from this curse. He urges you to speak with him back at
I know we're not going to be able to land Intimidate, or at least I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to.
A group of redcaps guards the gate ahead. It's strange that a noble of the summer court would retain
Oh,
those violent,
successfully bluffed.
unpredictable creatures as servants. A curious tree stands here by itself. A single, brilliantly
Now,
red
next
one
level, I might
hangs
just
from
grab
its
Sprint.
branches. With a
Or Sprint
quivering
Boost,
sight,
rather.
The tree drops the
What can I
apple
do
at
for
your
you,
feet.
Outlander?
The sprawling courtyard seems deserted. Alone
My part
time
in this
remains
story
empty.
There we
is
go.
done.
Lord
Now we get to
Explainer will likely be
defeat
found
Riddle
possessed.
Lock.
This storehouse is occupied by a very energetic chest.
What?
It gapes
Roll the
at you
one.
with a
Five
big,
letters
toothy
that
grin and
sinks has
speaks.
one left.
Stone, yes.
Removed. I am Riddle.
He only has like 2 riddles, I think.
Let us talk.
Go. It's 2 tokens. So, like, if I wanted to give up that bit of damage, I have like 2 spare points right now.
A gnome cowers at the back of this smithy, surrounded by menacing red
Bluff success, rolled a 20.
Your instincts tell you he won't have long to live unless you intervene.
Let's see if we can diplomacy this person. I mean, probably not, but it's worth a shot.
As you reach for the door, a swirling torrent of snowflakes envelops you. Yet you aren't harmed.
Off we
You
go.
don't even feel cold. A peculiar dog guards this door, all by itself. Eladrin guards wearing the garb of the summer court await you in this room. One of them holds up a hand to hail you. You are faced with an unavoidable battle with the Eladrin. You have chosen to stay your blows and spare their
Okay,
lives.
that was a lot of spell points burned because I missed some spells, but it's alright. We will make it work. I can afford like 1 or 2 spells per pack. That's how much I can afford. So that's how much I'm going to use. It's all about limits testing. That was the wrong button, but it's fine. Yeah, there we go. We're right on schedule.
More red caps. These look like they have fresh blood on their hands. Most of these Eladrin appear to be victims of the red caps.
There we go. 3 spells on this group, which was not very effective. And we weren't going to use spells on
You have reached the top
this
of
person
the tower,
anyway.
where a regal
Okay, well, we're actually going to use some spell points to refresh buffs, but that's a different matter. We don't count that as casting spells.
Who told you the Prince of Frost wanted you dead? Me? Who said these Outlander notes were his tools? Yeah, me. But it was you who were supposed to die willingly on their blades as a distraction while I do Harrison's bidding. But no, guess I just have to kill you all myself now. You've got it. Think again. Yep.
Go. There we go.
The hag dies, screeching to the last. After a moment, the Viscount rises to his feet.
I'm pretty sure this one can't drop to named loot, which is a bit of a letdown. Oh, right. Gotta grab the loot first. Ferro crystal long crossbow, really? Well, sorry, it's a great crossbow, so it's not really useful for my build. But it's like, hey, a crossbow. I mean, if it were in legendaries, it's like, ooh, sentience food. But here, it's just like, yay. Alright, which resist, if any, should I put up here? I think I'll put up fire and acid. Maybe Sonic?
Party here is in full swing. Cascading Springs Cottage is clearly the worse for wear for it. A harried housemaid
Sonic.
waits on the raucous satyrs.
And acid. How much of this can I invis run? None, because there is a true seeing dude. Because of course there is. And a champ just straight up smacks me for 60 damage. That pack had half champions. So, this one doesn't bode well. We've barely started, and we're already down to, like, 40% health. So, that's a bad sign. Now, granted, most of that was me just getting wrecked by, like, one dude, but...
The lush collection of potted plants suggests that this room is the conservatory.
Alright, good. We managed to get away without getting a fear dot on us.
A note next to the sack of seeds reads, Slakeweed. Keep away from sunlight and damp soil. You drop a few of the magic seeds on the ground. Huge
Go.
weeds burst from the earth, and the thirsty plants quickly drain the moisture from the surrounding soil.
Okay. Oh, that's a displacer beast. And another Fear Reaper. Now let's see if we can get lucky finding the keys. We did.
This
Key.
large key is labeled Spring House. It seems someone was trying to hide it.
Very nice. The lack of self-healing is a little annoying. It's one reason that why being a wizard is really nice as like a warboard, because you can just prep repair spells. But we didn't prep repair spells, so... And even if we did... And I forgot about the water elementals, so let's do this.
Water gushes up from the ground in one corner of the room, forming a large pool. This must be the cascading spring the house is named after. This large barrel is marked powder in large letters. In even larger letters below are the words, "Keep away from open flame." Towering weeds
Here we
spring
go.
up the instant you cast the magic seeds on the ground. The twisting brambles suck up every drop of water
Right.
nearby,
Making
leaving
progress.
cascading springs dry as a bone.
Hi. Would you like some flash boom powder? I knew you would.
The careless satyr swings his torch too close to the powder keg, which explodes in a shower of sparks. The partygoers turn to warmth at the spectacle. It's a simple task to remove the sign. The satyrs are still distracted by the recent fire. You deftly replace the red sign with the sign of the library. Seething with anger, the master of the rebels reluctantly agrees to move.
Go. I was like, wait, what gave me XP? It's like, oh, monster manual. Free 2K.
To shreds on our way out. The rebels have finally ended, and not in the way the satyrs expected.
Let's see if we can get this windmill down pretty quick. I think I remember the spawn points for the dudes with the crystals. But I'm not 100% sure. But it's fine. I doubt it'll give us too much trouble, which is, of course, like famous last words. It's like, oh, this will be easy. Be real careful when you say stuff like that.
You enter the grove the villager told you about and spot a small encampment in the distance. Perhaps the night that
Well-met, travelers!
a hearty voice calls as you approach.
Are you here to help us
All right.
slay the great beast?
Yes, we are here to help you slay the great beast. Talk to you about the plan. Got it. Yes.
Talk to me about a plan. Well, if you don't believe me, I'll show you.
She says.
Charge!
To your surprise, spindly legs rise from the dirt, and the windmill lurches forward. Creatures spring up around you, rushing to defend the windmill. The windmill seems undaunted by your weapons and spells.
There's the Reaper. Target Reaper.
The gemstone cracks, and the windmill shudders.
Alright, the next one should be over here, right? Let's take down the air elemental. Oh, and I'm not gonna face tank these two champs. Body block this. Got him.
Another gemstone cracks, and the windmill shakes violently. The strange gemstone seems to be protecting this creature from spells and weapons.
I froze the gem one.
A gemstone cracks once more. The windmill rumbles deeply, then falls still. The magic that brought
There
it
we
to
go.
life seems
Nice and easy.
I wish you had trusted me, the old knight says. Still, you came to my aid in the end. You've earned a reward. She continues. But speak
we go.
with me if you'd like to help a little further.
And this is where people's routes kind of diverge.
Feel the culture
So
still
you
near.
can go like Corruption Thorn right here, or you can go for the Frost stuff. I think I'm gonna get Corruption first. Nah, we'll go Frost first. We'll go Frost, and then we can recall, and then we can hit Corruption. Actually, wait, no. I was shown a better route. You do Corruption and Thornright, then Frost. Then you recall and use the Wild Hunt teleport to get to the Swamp ones. So we're going to take that route. So instead of recalling and then having to run back out here, you recall and then you go to the swamp.
Reaches upward to the sky. Yet some form of corruption has gripped its roots, slowly twisting and transforming.
Alright, what resist do we need here? We need fire resist because of the beetles. And we'll put up acid too, because why not?
These root tunnels are full of life, yet something seems off. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Time to find the source of the
Go.
corruption.
Hit those at range so we don't... Oh, that's a Famine Reaper.
An ugly red magic berry
What are you doing there?
claws the way down to the tree's heart. A strange red light fills
Hit those from range so we don't actually have to fight the dudes.
the barrier flickers out as the first orb is destroyed.
And the Fire Beater still tags me for 30. Even though I put resist up.
When the third orb is destroyed, lifting the sense of dread from this area. A second barrier blocks the path down. You expect there are more orbs of power. The light pulled himself deeper in the loop walls and attacked.
Extra 2k for killing plants. There we go. Yep. The Produce Flame is still nasty. Even with fire resist up. And granted, I don't have very strong fire resist. That's only like plus 10. But still. Alright, we have these guys who can ruin our day if they cast Splinter Bolt. And we don't dodge it. Yep, there we go. 65 damage from Splinter Bolt. Alright, orbs down. I don't think we got seen by any ads, so that's good. We did get some souls, so that helps. Now up this way. I'm gonna try to double pull these packs so we can AoE them down together. Or maybe I'll just get the cats to be like hitting me for like 50 a shot. Oh, it was an Arborian one, because of course it was. I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm being careless. And because I'm not built much for defense. Well, I say that, but I'm wearing like full Feywild gear, and it's got pretty balanced stats on it. So it's not like I have bad defense. This one first. I didn't hear a shatter.
With the final ore in
we
the
go.
northern root tunnels
And I
destroyed,
think we have one more set of ads before we go
be heard from
to the final part, which is fine. We will actually use the rest shrine in this one.
area collapses in on itself with an ominous crack. The root tunnel bursts suddenly as several lights
And that's why we burned so many spell points too, because it's just like, well, we're gonna just go anyway. That's why I pulled these too. Because like, well, I'm about to use up all my spell points. There we go. Unfortunately, unlike last life, I don't have very much heal skill, so I'm not expecting to get healed very much by this. Yeah, like 70-ish. That's decent. It's not really what I meant to cast, but it's fine. Oh, that's nice. I'm actually thinking, do I know quick draw yet? Because if I don't, that might explain why it's a little bit more annoying than I expected to try to weave some AoE in. Like, oh, maybe I should get the talent that gives me increased, whatchamacallit. Well, not increased. Slower delay. Increased recovery. I'm not sure the exact correct way to phrase it, but that basically lets me do spells and physical without, like, big penalties. He appears to be immune to electric, which makes him take a little bit longer. Ah, there it is. It's like, wait, where's the chest?
Here goes the Blight Master crumples to the ground, gasping.
That one's not as good XP as some of the others, but that's mostly because it's not great for me. Lots of bigger packs. The next one's got pretty decent sized packs too, so it's also pretty annoying.
Safe to return to the blessed tree.
We'll do Thornright, and then we'll do the ice ones. I wonder if no one is joining group because they think that it's just a stream advertisement and not an open group. Hopefully not.
A deep voice booms through the cavern. Turn back, stranger. Reeds are not welcome in my workshop. Any who linger will be put to the test.
Just gonna run past the spiders.
A dryad leaps from the tree. Sensing your surprise, she motions to you to speak with her.
Okay, I thought the spiders wouldn't get past the gate, but I was wrong.
Brings the attack.
Stop with the climbing animations. Oh, that's not good. Knocked down with Champ Ravians next. Ravens. These are not champions. These are not champions. That is a champion. It's like, I will face tank the not champions. I will not face tank the champions. And it at least gave me a couple stacks of Archer's Focus.
Complete the task, Dryad joins the fray herself. Dryad calls for a halt to the battle. Neither bend nor break.
Fire beetles are, of course, the most dangerous thing here, because that produced flame is nasty. Like, I'm about to die to it. Even if this normal one lands it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, produce flame hits you for a total of 26 points of damage. After 17 was blocked by energy resistance. So we're glad that we cast our resistance, but it's not great. I mean, I have 19 MRR, which, again, it's level 5, so... Whether we stabilize or not, it really doesn't matter. We'll just, if we don't stabilize, we'll just run over to that shrine there. But it does, of course, make it take a little longer.
A gnarled woodwolf carefully picks through a pile of brambles.
Yeah.
Plucking out the largest and sharpest thorn. Surely this is the thorn.
And now we head up to Iceland,
Explains that he crafted a magic needle.
which of course these quests will take longer because these quests work really well if you have a group to split. Like the one where
Prince of Satan
the Prince of Frost is like, hey, I need you to do 3 different things for me. It's like, well, about that. It's way easier if you've got 3 people to go do the 3 things. As opposed to one person having to do them each in sequence. It's better to do them in serial. But we will do what we can. And of course, the one with the bear is also a good one to split on. So Feywild is slightly less efficient solo, but who knows? Maybe people will join.
Within the distance of just a few short steps, the temperature plummets and snow covers the ground. Whatever caused this sudden change in the climate?
I'm trying to think of how many total quests there are in Feywild, because I wanted to update my LFG to be like, we are at X out of Y. It's like, okay, well, I know I have 7 left. And I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and I have 7 left. So it's make believe, and the tower, and the windmill, and the revels. Alright, so I've done 6 and there are 7 left. So there are 13 total.
Ahead lies Bitterspine Palace, home to the Baron and Baroness Bitterspine, and one of the many holdings of the Prince of Frost.
And we'll ample time to buff while we're running all over the place here.
You proceed with caution. Whether you're expected by the Baroness or not, the Prince of Frost's cold reputation is known throughout the Feywild. The Prince of Frost stands before a throne overlooking the crowded hall, the Baroness beside him. However, the third throne on the dais stands empty. The air chills as the Archfey points a finger toward you.
Why have you disturbed me with your presence, Outlander?
If I may, my lord, says the Baroness, a connection in the summer court since word of the Outlander's arrival. I have granted them an audience. I assure you, they will not disturb the water. You have told that Osha loathes extravagant parties such as this one. He's likely to be avoiding the
Alright,
crowd
one
somewhere,
lever down.
perhaps out on the windward balcony. The door to the treasure vault is bolted shut. Perhaps one of the waitstaff knows how to get inside. Water elementals flood out of the treasure vault to confront the intruders.
Alright, so that was one lever.
Hear a bell chime in the ballroom as
Another
you
one is
pull this
here.
lever.
Got them.
You hear a bell
Actually,
chime in the
I am now
ballroom
level
as you
7,
pull this
which
lever.
means I can at least grab heal scrolls. I don't think I have the UMD to actually use them consistently, but carrying some form of healing is beneficial. Go figure.
This door leads out to the windward balcony. Dim gems on either side. You can see that it has been sealed to prevent guests from following Osha outside.
One benefit of being alone, though, is that when it says to gather the party, I don't need to try to wrangle all sorts of people. I just need to show up. So that's an advantage.
He tells you that the frosted cerise flower can be found in the center of the Aurora Garden, but warns you not to let the true nature of your visit become gossip fodder for the other guests. You step out into the snowy garden. A peculiar patch of grass grows in its center.
See if we can navigate during the whiteout.
It emanates a magical chill aura. The flower crumples away into nothing in the palm of your hand. Instantly regrows.
I didn't quite fall off the edge, so that's a plus. That's a win in my book.
Blinding you for a moment.
And we break that down so we can get back easier next time.
To your surprise, the ballroom is now covered in twisting vines and familiar flowers.
I think I have dedicated those flowers of my lady. Now they're everywhere.
Snarls the Prince of Frost.
Outlander, we
Lady Lazuli informs you that there were only two Aladdin nobles she didn't recognize in the Kingdom. She knows who can tell you more. Snowdrift,
What do you
resident
mean?
social butterfly of the Prince of Frost's court. So Snowdrift tells
I'm trying to
you
think
that
how many
Lord
packs
Beryl
there are
was
left.
seen slinking off
Like,
to
there's
kiss
the
the
one
Prince of
pack
Fresh
on the way
Then
to
you
the next
see
guy.
this crowd of adoring nobles.
Like, there's one here. And then there's one with the elementals. I heard a dinging sound. And I don't know if there was some sort of notification. Oh! There we go. Welcome, Kilius, then. Thank you for the follow. Like, wait, what was that? So rare, it's like, what is a follow? What's that? Welcome. Oh, right. There's another pack here. Fear Reaver. Okay. Fear Reaver goes away. Hello.
Lord Beryl says that Dame Allegra has gone to explore the Prince of Frost's quarters.
So on our way here, I believe
The next step in
has to put the
solving
DDO homies. Hey, it's like there's not that many of us around. I've actually been away for a while, just like got in the habit of doing some other games, but I have returned. I'm trying to catch up with all the imbue nonsense that's come up in my absence. Let's put up cold resist here. Yeah, it's probably been like 6 months or so. So, while Repeater is ridiculously strong, I do still suffer a little bit on larger packs. But yes, I have returned. This build is looking pretty solid, at least in the builder. It's looking at like 28 imbue dice at cap and close to 1,000 spell power, so that should be interesting. Although, because apparently aggro reduction doesn't work on anything but like the physical damage, I'm gonna have basically no aggro reduction. So if I do raids, I will probably die. Everything will be like, oh, that guy. Yeah, about that.
Dame Allegra stands in the center of the garden. She lets out a low chuckle.
How did you like my little prank? It was good fun. Riling up that gloomy prince always entertains my master here, Sir.
Allegra transforms before your eyes. Recognize her new form as Cadence, Night.
The lightning.
Trouble for the back in Storm Reach.
Alright, acid imbue it is.
It'll be for the last time.
In her place,
Oh, shit.
Lane Miles
Reese. And the stairs are back.
flowers and vines crumbles and dwells. To please behind one loud frosted cerise flower.
This is going to be an Inquisitive, but I really dislike Inquisitive at low levels. So we're sticking with the Repeater for now.
Return to the Baroness to tell her what happened. Though the prince himself would never admit to it, the Baroness tells you that he is in your debt for thwarting the Night Hag's scheme. And now that you have the frosted cerise, you're one step closer to waking Lord Arden.
Super. Off we go.
The Prince of Frost glowers down at you.
Yes? Why have you come here? Out with it!
The Prince
So
of
now we wait for him to
Frost
talk.
His eyes remain cold as they pour down at you.
Go back to lightning, because we have more lightning spell power than acid. We have 150 something instead of like 80. So, unless they are immune or highly resistant to lightning, we're using lightning.
The Prince of Frost waves his hand, and a trio of portals open nearby.
And be quick about it. Each second you stand here is a second of my patience being siphoned away.
You've arrived at Rhyme's Refrain, one of the Prince of Frost's favorite venues.
What skill do I have?
Demands
I think
that you
Spellcraft
visit
can cure the wounds, right?
that seem to have made their
As opposed to
homes
heal.
in the amphitheater. A number of griffins are perched throughout the amphitheater. They look at you apprehensively.
There we go. And we're not going to do the optional.
Move to attack.
Just like, nah.
Skillfully tend to the griffin's
I mean, if we were splitting and I had to wait for someone to get through and find all the sigils on to get the chalice, then yeah, I'd hang around and kill him. But the person who has to find the sigils is me.
The tramp of approaching boots echoes through the amphitheater. Then a vicious voice calls out,
The one who wins the matriarch's head gets an extra 7 gold!
The hunters have caught up to the injured matriarch. She is in no condition to fly. An injured guard calls out to you. You there! You have the look of an adventurer. The villagers have been captured and dragged off by those brutish Fomorians. I'm in no shape to do anything about it. Rescue them, please. I beg of you. You overhear an argument between the Fomorians.
This is another case of like, well, I had to wait for them to like finish talking anyway, so might as well grab some free XP, even if it's not much.
Lurtz considers your words, then gives a single nod. He begins heading towards where he last knew his brother to be.
Just gonna get some breakables while they fight a little bit, and then of course we will intervene in their fight. And in so doing, we're gonna build up stacks so that when we're done intervening,
Lurtz looks you over.
we can get the other guy too.
If I get to keep all the captives for myself, I might as well add more to my haul.
Then he attacks. The Fomorians have been
Oh.
defeated, and the village is now safe.
Oh, I missed one. Go. And break a couple more things on my way out. Not that it actually does anything for me because, well, actually, let's take out Fireball. That is my hitting breakables Fireball. Because there are large groups of them in the next bit.
You find yourself inside the base held by the rebel bandits. The Prince of Frost wants you to retrieve a wine chalice that they stole. The bandits said something about needing to get the patrol.
Let's see how lucky and or unlucky we can get
It may
on
be
finding the
possible
things.
to sneak past the sentries and
Last
throw
time I was here, they were like all on the far opposite side. Oh, they hear you breaking things. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. There we go. Rune number 1 down. Pretty lucky so far. Nothing there. Don't see the other wolf yet. And like craning my neck as if I don't actually do anything. Alright. Shoo! Shoo! Go away. Oh, okay, fine. I'll rebuff while I wait. I like that while they're asleep, they're immune to fireball. It's an excellent skill to have, fireball immunity while sleeping. But just very, very heavy sleepers. Ah, excellent. Second room. Now, if I were like a mainline caster, then I would just alert everything and nuke it. However, I am not. So it's faster to wait a little bit to avoid having to fight all the stuff. I still haven't broken enough breakables to get experience for it.
This is the missing wine chalice that the Prince of Frost requested. Now that you've done these 3 favors for the Prince of Frost, perhaps he'll
Of course, now it doesn't matter. We can just book it straight for the portal. I'm pretty sure invisibility doesn't matter. Like, I'm pretty sure he's got true sight. Oh, they don't. By lore, they're nearsighted, but they have good sense of smell, and that's why you can't get close. But maybe not.
to once again even the scales.
Yeah, that one takes a little longer.
Agrees to lend you his
Oh, hey,
powers
bolt
to
of
reach
snow.
Fearsom's fortress. You can now proceed with the
And
final
my
part
inventory
of
is
the
full,
plan.
because I actually started looting things.
Fearsom's needle for the codex pages.
This is fine. I've got enough on me that I can just ditch while I wait for the guys to talk in this next one. And then I'll be able to just sell when I'm back in town.
Snow drifts into the open gateway of the abandoned.
Oil serious repair? No.
You spot Hirsam, the Prince of Satyrs, through the gate.
Sure, we're doing resist acid.
I see you're still here, carrying out your duties.
You know that I am bound to this place, Prince. It was your command.
You don't seem very
Elemental weapons.
enthusiastic about it. As it
Oh.
happens, I'm about
Elemental weapons doesn't help when you don't have your weapon on.
and I don't wish to be disturbed. I'll need some guards. Reliable guards, not a grumpy.
There we go.
Fleet
6 slots.
self.
7. Get rid of that old quest item.
That should do it. Don't bother to get up there. They wouldn't want to
We definitely want resist acid here because of the acid dot that some of these guys cast.
There all along.
You might as well come in.
He grumbles as he opens the gate. The bear agrees to help you find the barrel, but first you must bring him 3 items.
Yep, it's the nymphs. The nymphs are actually our priority kill target. Actually, can we avoid these guys? I mean, probably not because we have to fight the golem anyway. Wait, what did we with enveloping form? Where's the nymph? There's the nymph. Oh, and not only did they cast it once, but they got a second one off before I killed them. Fortunately, we did put up our resist buff. So it only ticks for like 3 instead of like 13, which, you know, when it's going to tick 5 times, that's a lot at this level.
The gnome baker tells you that he doesn't have any owlbear buns. A gingerbread golem that he created has run off with his entire supply, along with a collection of delectable custard-filled cakes.
Oh, is someone stuck? need to figure out how you can sometimes break these without getting sticky. Is it like a proximity thing? Like, because I tried to just hit the edge of that one and it did not work.
All that's left of the gingerbread golem
Nope.
is a huge pile
Now
of
to head to the
butter.
Sky Oak.
Amid his remains, you find a large
Last time I was here,
butter.
the Slowfall didn't kick in when I entered.
Flickers to
Like,
life.
I'm pretty sure you were supposed to get auto Slowfall when you go into the Sky Oak. I did not, and I took like 60 fall damage.
The codex pages. Naturally.
There's the Nymph. Nymph is dead. Next priority is champs. Next priority is everything else.
I was able to page and leave those druids. No. Let us be done with this. Now, let's not get ahead of
Alright, do we get Slowfall?
two sides to this deal.
Yeah, we do.
Can I be sure
Last time I was here,
you'll
it
deliver
did not give that to me.
Open the door and
And no, I wasn't like holding shift down. At least not as far as I know.
plummeting downwards.
Can't see shit. All right. Should do it. Did I miss any?
A blob of sky oak sap seeps out of the massive
All right,
tree.
2 down, 1 to go.
You pick up the sticky sap. What could the bear possibly want with this? With the branch out of the way, a strong current of air blows up from deep inside the tree.
And we're using the mini map to navigate while it has turned out all the lights on us.
You wish to transform the entire Feywild. Return it! What it was, authority, alas, misery, cards, palace. This was once a place of unfettered freedom, touched only by the pure.
There we go. Light Bearer Nymph goes down. Skyborn Archer goes down. Ooh, I hit a snare. That's not good. Oh, you're not getting hit. Ranged. Buggy as ever. Oh well. Time to swim. Time to not get caught in traps. I can group all these up, but I only have like 3 spell casts. Alright. That was a bad idea, but we made it work.
A massive figure looms in the murk ahead.
Alright, I'm pretty sure the last one was immune to lightning, so we're going to switch to acid.
Twisted giants who live in the caverns beneath the Feywild. You strip the gloves off of the dead
There we go.
and they immediately shrink down to your size. They're magic, of course.
And get some extra XP. I don't know how many I have to disarm to get it, though. Oh, I thought they were on 2 landings. Is it just the one? Okay. Guess I don't get any extra XP. Just 5 traps disabled. You know what? I'll grab some of the other traps on the way back. It's fine if I take a little bit of extra time to disarm traps, because I'll get an XP bonus from it anyway, right? Right? No. The answer is no. I will not. I don't know why not, but I won't.
Well and good. What I need is the key.
The key is my secret for now. You'll receive it when the time is right. We will arrange one more. It will make yes, as you see in patience.
Yeah, we'll put up resist acid again, just to be safe.
Chapter 3 A brief unknown place. You'll find they make effective servants.
Effective spies. But no worries. I'll find a use for them.
Remember, Andre, you're not the only
Technically, I could grab another shrine here to get another, like, 60 health. But instead, just gonna do this.
You don the giant's gloves, reach inside the bear's mouth, and with a voice sound.
That's been maneuver. Oh, that is a nasty hit. Oh, that was the unicorn that did that hit.
You should deliver the news to Windward Hall.
Hit me for like 90 negative damage.
Information to plan
Pretty beefy.
next move.
I'm trying to think if I need to take 8 before I do these next 3. 4, rather. I don't think so, but I might. Because you don't cap until you get to the end of rank 40. So, need like 20,000 XP for the end of this rank, and then probably another 35 to get through the one after that. But we do know that we need to clear inventory. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to head over to the swamp. We're going to sell all the greens. We're going to sell these unless they are, like, special. Yeah, mythic too. No, I don't actually care that much. Way. Look, arrows, and darts, and throwing axes. Oop. There we go. We now have 57 slots free. That is more than enough. Now, where is the Wild Hunt emissary? Here you are. Pops us out right here. And we can head into Witch Hunt. Alright, we're gonna use actual strategy here.
I will enjoy watching this. Good hunting.
Ooh, lucky.
We'll try to avoid the huntsman. That doesn't mean, though, they're invincible.
Alright, Diamond Reaper gets to die.
Muses the master of the hunt. The air nearby tingles with magic. It seems to be coming from up above. If you got to higher ground, you could look for the source of this disturbance. Each of my hunts will abound.
So we're trying to bring her this way, but I might have hit her too hard. Like, generally, you know, you want to poke her to get her to come over here. But I think I hit her hard enough that she just straight up took it as a hit and, like, ran.
Oh, where did I put it? Where did it go?
Yeah.
Oh, cadence will have my head. And here's some soundness in the worms.
Alright, where'd she go? I only hit her once. These are the portals. She's not showing on my map. Do I have to actually visually look for her? Wait, what? Oh, I straight up killed her. That's why I couldn't find her. She was dead. You know what? We'll kill Krabby, who is also irritable. It's like, I'll just poke her a little bit to get her to come this way. No, no, she did. Like Mr. Kurtz. Or catfish, or not catfish, crayfish coming for me. Well, that'll work. Alright, so we have 3 left. We have Needle, we have Lost Locket, and we have Immortality Lessons. Oh, ice spiders. Get our Discovery XP for the Henge.
Stands a curious edge. Though you search for some sort of legible description, you cannot find any sign of who built
Oh, wait.
this.
We're doing the other trick. Lost Locket first. So I got a collar for my pet that they can't wear because the pet scales with artificer levels, and I'm only going to be 2 artificer levels. Well, I mean, maybe he'll be able to wear it in epics. I forget exactly how that scaling works. Alright, we're going to resist cold and resist acid, because I know those are going to be used against me.
You make your way deep into the Kelpie's underwater grotto, protected by the Atlantis magics. Now, where is the lost key to the central? You hear the murmur of confused voices coming from up ahead.
Underwater quests. Underwater quests while being slowed. Double plus special.
A magical light fills this chamber and glints off of something mounted to the back wall.
My DCs are apparently terrible. I mean, not that I'm geared for DCs or anything, but still. Save 31. I don't know what a good save would be at this level, though.
A strange noise, distorted by the water. Sounds like growling. The light filtering through this shallow
We will actually use a shrine before we head to the final boss fight, because there's a lot that can hurt us there. And unfortunately, we don't have something like Fusillade to like just burst damage our way through it.
and the barrier in the
So we're just going to rely on having a little bit more health in order to get by. And, you know, we'll pop displacement before right at the start of the fight. Not that that will help us a lot against like the water elementals, but we'll put up ice resist too. Resist cold. I do these things. And acid.
group of Kelpies rushes in to block the path.
What is hitting me for Bane damage? Pierce. Pierce. Kelpie Swamp Crawler's Call of the Kelpie hits you for 38 points of damage. We might be in trouble here. That is a ridiculous amount of damage that the Kelpies just did. Just like, hi, we're gonna wreck you. Well, placement. Alright, so I'm being crushed. I think that's a new mechanic? Alright. We're gonna come right here. Stand up. Alright, so we got a crown of snow. It does not, unfortunately, have Reaper bonus on it. But it is a potential alternate helm for when I'm on caster lives. Because the other thing that I would wear is I have a Keep on the Borderlands Reaper helm. So it's basically a choice between 2 to all stats and freeze proc. The funny thing is, Crown of Snow is actually one of the few items in Feywild that I didn't already have. So, despite the death and being crushed a lot by Kelpies, that was a successful run. I mean, I suppose it was already successful in that we did clear it, and we did get the XP and everything. But, yes. The thing is, the whole shortcut thing is moot, because I have to go back to town to take 8 before I do immortality lessons. Because this won't cap me, but immortality lessons will.
Somewhere in these woods there is treasure that grows on trees. One specific tree deserves more attention.
Wait,
than
are these things
others.
already aggroed on me?
There's the chest
Or do they just
containing
charge toward the entrance?
Magic needle.
Okay, that stuff definitely saw me. Because of course there's a true seeing one. Well, I'm already down 1/3 of my health because I tried to invisibility run, and they were like, nah, we're gonna see you. Oh, look, More things that saw me as I tried to run by. Very unfortunate. It's a shame I don't know, like, sound burst. Wait, do I know sound burst? Can I prepare a sound burst just for the crowd control? No. Like, I have Sonic Blast, but Sonic Blast is single target now, I think. Yeah, it's not, I can't AoE crowd control with it. I would need Sound Burst, which I do not have access to. Okay, that was 2 groups at once, and we're fine. So now it is time to play everyone's favorite game, Find the Treasure Chest. One of the possible good spawns is here, so it's not there. One of them is hanging from the mushroom. We'll see if it's hanging from the mushroom. It is not hanging from the mushroom. Up there. Acid. I think that treasure chest is one of the good spawns. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. We're about to find out if I get attacked by a mimic. I'm just going to take these out because I don't want to get jumped when I have to kill the fleeing thing. Go. Having a few line of sight issues on this slope here. That's a mimic. Okay. So it's the one down here. Yep, there it is. This is annoying because it means I don't have a space already cleared for when the thing runs away from me. Which makes this next part a bit more challenging.
You have a good feeling about this chest. Perhaps it is the one you seek. As you open the chest, a unicorn leaps out. As you defeat the unicorn, a deer bursts out.
Oh, did I freeze it?
Is that normal? The deer falls. Something stirs inside. The blue dog falls. But something slips out. It's not a bat, a bird. The raven is slain.
Oh good, that was just deer.
To earth, an egg rolls out. Thankfully, the egg doesn't move. Yet.
Alright.
Among the shell fragments, you get a glimpse of something that looks like
Question
a
is, how do I get back to the entrance
sweeps down from the sky
from here after jumping down?
just as you reach for it with a victorious yoink. The tiny dragon-like creature darts away with its prize.
What's the jump spot? Come on. How much jump do I have? 33. I bet I could make that if I had a full jump. Alright, we're going to try to loop around the other way. This is where Dimension Door would be really handy. Oh, come on, I can't go this way? Lame. How about this way? No, that just gets me close.
The dragon disappeared through this portal, taking your prize with it.
Nope. Here we go. We made it. Where did we make it to? We made it to here. Good. I now know that route. Well, it's only useful in a very small subset of cases where you're running it and you don't have Dimension Door and the chest spawns on that side and you took the left route instead of the right route to get there. So, limited usage. Yeah, we don't have to kill these. The gateway is open.
As you pursue the creature
Now,
into the
it
cave,
is still possible for us to die here.
the voice up ahead.
Aha! Adventurers in my way. I'm a real dragon now, so behold my mighty horde and tremble.
The little dragon announced.
Alright.
We're gonna play hide and catch. But first, just close your eyes. No peeking. Count to 10, and then finding the catch, and then you run. Ah!
Alright, let's put on our feather falling. Excuse me. Where is he? He's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
The little dragon cries out.
You found me! Catch, catch it! Run!
Now here's the thing. He cast away Blast Fireball. So if he had cast it before he got under this, he could actually hit for a decent amount of damage. I have died to it. I have seen other people die to it. It's a thing. Which is kind of funny.
The little dragon jumps up and down.
This one took a little bit longer.
With his precious needle air, we prepare to offer him a bargain.
But yeah. So you can walk out of here and it'll put you at the other end of Feywild by the hut. But we are 2k away from cap. So we're not going to run immortality lessons when we are 2k from cap. So it is time to take 8. Oh, right, I'm here. We'll talk to this envoy. He'll get us where we need to be. We'll actually go Hut from Beyond. Because there are trainers right outside this door. don't want wizard. We want artificer this level. We still want int. And we want all of our trapping stuff. And I didn't actually train these. It doesn't really matter though. We can't put on our Necronomicon though. So that is handy. I mean, we could put on sort of Squillian instead, but Necronomicon I believe is better. The other one we could have put on is the one that gives us 75% fort, but we already have a lot of fort, so it's unnecessary. Now, the question is, where do these points go? 2 to hit and damage. That's some handy points. And then we can either start pushing into Inquisitive, or we can like drop into Falconry. Let's put Falconry in here. We could go into Falconry and just try to get sprint boost for leveling purposes. But for now, I think we're going to go a little bit deeper here. And the reason that we wanted that is I want auto search, just for convenience. It's not ideal, but I like it, so it's what I'm going to do. Travel to the Feywild landscape. Alright. Then we go to immortality lessons. Now we just kind of chill and wait. Actually, how are we doing on bolts? Yeah, we should probably make one more stack just in case. So we currently have 1 floating, which means next level we will have 5. And what can we do with 5? Well, we could say, forget that thing I just talked about on auto searching, and we could take 1 out of here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just get the first tier, which is 30% move speed, which is a lot. In fact, I could do that right now. Take 1 point out of here, 1 point out of here, and 5 points out of here. And that's enough for 7. That's enough for 2 ranks, bringing it up to 35. But we give up UMD, we give up hit and damage, we give up a lot of stuff for that. It's just not. So buffs. We'll do a fire resistance. This one that the door appeared there. Maybe it appears after you come down this way. And hopefully they fix the bug where you get trapped in the back end of this. There was a bug that you would come out of the door at a different spawn location. And if you didn't have the fiddle, you were then stuck. Well, unless you had Dimension Door. Full dinner plate. Crystal goblet. Bottle of wine.
With a feast for the senses. Once you and your fellows are ready, step up onto the table. But be aware, you'll be shut in
Get to you in a sec. These other casters are slightly more dangerous and easier to kill. after you pull that nonsense. Yep.
You collected a watchword and killed the hungry Fomorian. Now you are
Watchword
free
1
to leave
down, but it was the easy one, so...
New understanding of Gism's ideals.
Now, even though we've leveled, our spells are not any stronger, because it was an Artificer level and not a Wizard level. So, that is unfortunate.
A curious door glimmers into view. Even curious
Extra, like, 2,000 for walking in the door.
seconds after it appeared.
Like, 1,000 for the door, and like another 1,000 for talking to him. Yep. Just like that, if we hadn't taken 8, we would already be capped.
Scar regards your presence in the grove with obvious disdain. But she tells you about the deals with Isma, that she and her herd may roam free in the remade Feywild, pillaging and ruling the land Ism grants them as they see fit. A satyr and a small band of musicians stand in the crumbling water. Satyr flashes on you. As you step into the amphitheater, portcullis slams shut behind you. Ism's voice drifts into
That is a lot of poison damage.
far off strain of music.
Demon Soul. Like, would you like to take half your health in dot damage? Not really. Too bad!
Best then you will be given the gift of my
But we will cast Resist Acid, because part of that was an acid
This
dot.
door appears to have been bolted shut from the other side. You'll need to find another way forward. Standing by a weak section of flooring, playing the fiddle, has revealed another section of this wing. Ism's voice booms into your ears.
Or a way out of here.
Extra 1,000 from the monster manual, very nice. I am slightly less OP than I was before. Mostly because I am squishy to spell damage, and I've been getting hit by a lot of spell damage. So we'll see how far I can get here. Being already down to 100 health from 400 is a little disconcerting, to be honest. This is where in later levels, what I would do is I would just pop No Holds Barred and rely on the burst damage to carry me through, but I don't have that. Wrong button, but it's fine. Might not be fine. That's carnage. And I got really lucky that he missed me, because that would have been most of my health, if not all. So yeah, after Feywild, what I need to do is take a trip to House K and be like, hey, you got any of them heal scrolls? Of course, my UMD isn't that high, so we'll see if it works. Oh, I didn't even know there was a rest shrine here, because normally it doesn't matter. But I'm having a somewhat rough time of it, what with that, the acid dot we got hit with earlier. Alright, so we still want to put up resist acid. And of course the rest of these buffs. like the back of a what? Yeah, there we go. Melf's acid arrow. But because we put up resist, it does not hurt.
A gargoyle perches on a high ledge inside this room. Stretching his mountain gargoyle pinches at your foe. A chunk of stone chips off his body. Tourmaline shudders as even more of his stone body chips off. One more strong blast should do the job.
There we go, got him. Now to backtrack.
Red
There's actually a better route than the one I used to use here. So, and I will show it to you as we go forward. You know, it's funny what you learn coming back to the game after a while, and then you get in groups and it's like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. So you can just go this way. I used to just jump down and go around, but no. You just straight up walk this way. It puts you here. There's an upper walkway shortcut back.
A solitary gargoyle statue
All right.
rests in this chamber. Now that you have collected both watchwords, you can unlock the door to the roof. Root barrier disappears. Behind it, you notice a strange ring of mushrooms.
The things you learn from High Level Reaper. If you go that way instead of up the stairs, this group doesn't spawn.
All there is left to do is find a path to this
Thank you, Cozy. I appreciate the learn.
This door matches the one you used to
I should probably make that an actual command, eh?
found the exit.
Ooh, like actual tabletop. Fun times.
Free to leave.
May your rogues be sneaky and your bards be horny,
This door
as is tradition.
with a magic incantation. Only the two watchwords can unlock it, which hissing is hidden in his stronghold.
Alright. Free bird. Is it free bird? Free bounty.
You clear your voice and speak the watchwords aloud. The door rumbles, creaks open, revealing the path to the roof. You can confront who step out onto the roof of dusk falling.
We want cold. We want resistance to acid. Why not? We've got a little bit of time. We might as well do all of them.
Two familiar figures shimmering, illusory versions of Lord Arthur.
As always, phase 1 goes quickly. Alright, the sprites need to die earlier. Why is it not hitting the sprites? the bad news bears. All right, great success.
Gleaming walls of the room dim, then fade away. Hear some whistles and applause as he appears.
Bravo! I hadn't imagined you'd be so ruthless. I wonder how your little lore...
Hi. By the way, I can kill you.
Knowing how easily you betray them. He shrugs. The mission is now complete. You
All right,
have earned your
so
audience at last.
we are level 8,
Before you can leave,
and we could head off to Dread. But there's something I don't want to skip, and that is House K quests. And yes, we're over level for some because they're level 5 and level 6, but I want the favor, so we're gonna do them, and they're quick. Just something to transition us over between Fae and Dread. Actually, given the time, I think that we will actually end on House K quests. I'm going to take down our LFG because we're not going to be running for that much longer. But yeah, we're just going to do the 5s and 6, and 6 is in that courtyard. Okay. It's just 4 quests. And then we'll be probably good to go to take 9, unless there's a bunch of other 6s I'm forgetting. Let's see, Price of Freedom, Promise of Fire, Purge, Red Willow. Red Willow's actually pretty fast. Like the house, maybe we'll go hit House J as well. Depends on how much time we've got. These quests are going to be significantly easier than the last set because, well, Feywild is more recent content than these quests. Oh, but because we're in House K, let's take a look-see at what is my chance to actually use a heal scroll. 55. And their minimum level 9. I thought there was 7. Okay. We're going to resist cold, in addition to our normal buffs. Alright. Come on, break it down.
You are struck by the familiar aromas of pungent mushrooms and even more pungent trolls.
There we go. I got the wrong set, but it's fine. We are not concerned. We're back to being able to run a little faster. As opposed to in Feywild, we had to stop and fight more because, well, because of how the quests were laid out, and because, well, the stuff in there is more deadly, so we have to pay more attention to it. But then we have to kill, like, literally everything else because
The sting of this underworld
trolls.
is indescribable.
Trollish habits created startling.
Go. Trolls down. And because there's no named loot here, we're going to skip looting. Just take the quick exit and be on our merry way. And off we go. We're probably gonna get hit by traps, but it's fine. No traps yet? Okay. I know there's one here. And the invisibility isn't actually helping me any. Like, everything has seen me. I don't have move silently. I am not stealthy. Though I actually don't think move silently helps unless you're actively sneaking. I could be wrong about that, though. We're going to switch to Frost. Now we'll switch to Lightning. Fury Reaper over there. Dead Fury Reaper now. Switch to ice. Go. Better XP per minute than some of the Feywild quests, to be fair. Although, there is the saga from them that I haven't turned in. So, that's a little extra bonus. More traps. There's one here. Manage to dodge. This is the undead or the caster? Alright, here's some spells. But keep on moving. Keep it moving. Oh, of course, there's Lightbringer. 2 Lightbringers. Sonic? Yep. There we go. Very fast XP here. one last one here. And then... how much time do we have? Yeah, we'll have enough time for House J.
The silence hanging in the chilled air of this compound is broken only by the unearthly groans of the
Gonna get hit by light damage before we can do this. No? Very nice. Yep. I don't want to slide on that. Oh, okay. All right, more progress. I think there's another trap in here. There are multiple traps in here. There we go. Full bonus. That one. Not going to bother disarming this trap because we already have our XP bonus. Maybe we should have bothered disarming that trap even though we had our XP bonus. I don't remember it. Oh, I definitely don't remember it hitting multiple times. So that's special. If this one hadn't been a champ, I wouldn't have bothered turning around for it. But he was, so I did. Go this way. Not quite as good as the others, but still good. And then off to House P, where we will do the one in the dead area. The one in the dead area. There's lots of dead areas over there. We will do the dead predators, and we will do Red Willow's ruins, and beyond that, I don't know. I think that should wrap it up. Then we'll just take 9 and maybe talk about the build for a little bit before we wrap up. Sounds like a plan. Okay. I think we're going to hit Red Willow first because it is on the way. This one is a little longer, and it would be great to have extra move speed on it, but we do not, so we will make do with what we have.
Five haggard-looking halflings can be spied through the thick jungle foliage. Red Willow, an important missive has been handed over to your party. Somewhere in the jungle, a dark emissary awaits. Among them is a dark, scaly
We are ignoring chests. There's nothing here that is worth looting.
Reeking of rotting meat and roasted flesh, several camps are strewn throughout the area. Each camp boasts well-armed patrols that scour the area for interlopers.
So, we are going to try to invis run past a bunch of these dudes. Why? Because reasons.
Reveal a small blue arch that patrols huddled together in the jungle layer. Destroy them before they make a mean move.
What do you mean it's out of range? I was right next to it. Was it out of line of sight?
Bugbear and hobgoblin assassins peer hungrily from the dark corners of the jungle. Hobgoblins have created a small warren in this swamp. A full set of goblinoids feasts and
There we go. This little match we wanted to target. Research notes. Champ, so I want to make sure you're dead. You're also a champ, so we want to make sure you're dead.
You have recovered all of the lost items Red Willow has
Do a little fadeaway jumper there.
Return them to the halfling.
And we are on our way back. Not that the invisibility helps us any. Because, well, this stuff that's aggroed on us is already aggroed on us. And it will probably attract other things with it. But I'm not 100% sure on that. In any case, we're going to return to Red Willow with all this stuff. And then we're going to go kill some giants. Which is, of course, a favorite activity of any gnome or halfling. And since we are the gnome, it is one of our favorite things, is killing giants. We've got a ways to go before we can get all the way to Giant Hold. But, you know.
You have returned the items to their caretaker. Red Willow has opened a gate that leads to the culprit behind this invasion. A hill giant named Porkgar. Red Willow's gate will deposit you into the center of a long overgrown road. No Porkgar. You found your way.
Stam Reaper. Fine. Well, the reason that it's fine is that we have shield up. So, you can't just kill us with magic missiles. It has to be a little bit more inventive than that. And it was not, so it died. There we go. 11,000 XP, 4 minutes. Now to hit dead predators. And of course, if we really wanted to, we could go hit the House P6s as well. That being like Cage Trolls and Purge the Heretics and that stuff. Just classic stuff. And I suppose we might as well. We're still under level for Dread. Though of course we don't necessarily need to go to Dread yet, but you know, it's kind of where I want to go next in general.
As you venture into the Forgotten Crypt, you are struck by the stones in the walls seem to whisper, "In this mirror, watch in horror, the flesh rots from your face."
actually skip everything in here, there is a minimum kill count you need to hit. I have tried before, and it's like, wait a second. You need to kill 15, or it won't let you actually finish the quest. Fortunately, I'm at the point that I can do that. Out. Memory lapse, mirror sleep. Oh, mirror sleeps with nights also 6? Yeah, that's right here. We'll grab that. Delirious is here too. And Delirious is actually a lot of XP. If we wanted to go to Dread, like, actually on... Well, actually, no. We're going to be going to Dread on level. I'm just thinking, it's like, yeah, we're going to take 9 before we head that way. So it'll be on level. I'm going to plan for 11:30. So we're going to see what I can get done in the next 10 minutes. So after this, we head to House P. And we probably do those 3. And that'll put me a little bit over 10 minutes, but it'll be close enough. Excellent. Off we go.
The scratching noises and the dull sound of scraping. One of the iron golems beyond the barrier shifts its weight. Hear a loud scrape of metal. This is surely the noise that Mira described.
I'm trying to think if I'm going to have enough skill points. Because as a wizard, I don't have any of the trapping stuff, like it's all cross-class. All of it. So it's a bit of a problem. Like, it's 8 skill points just to get the trapping skills. Don't hit me. Thank you.
Magical wards charged with bone-chilling wail from behind the door set your nerves on edge.
Let's see if we can get out before stuff actually walks around to hit me. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yes, got it. All right, off to House P. Over towards the bar, because that's where Purge the Heretics is. You know what? Let's tip the odds in our favor. There we go. Now we have resists, so dots won't hurt us. Okay, poison will still hurt us, because poison isn't one of those, but most of it won't hurt us. All right. This is Rest for the Restless, which is a level 4 quest. But we can do Purge and Trolls. a fire once trap? Or, nope. It's a repeated fire trap. I remember he's casting blind. It was super annoying. It's like, can I get out before these guys spawn? And the answer is no. Yeah, Purging the Heretics went as expected. Only takes a minute or so. It's not a ton of damage, but it's fine. I swear I'm missing a house piece 6. Like that there was something besides Purge and Trolls. Like, 'cause the carnival is all 5s. Oh, they cast Sleet Storm. Well, isn't that lovely? And me without freedom of movement. It's fine. The solution is, as ever, more damage.
He's clearly afraid of the acid spray.
More damage solves so many problems. Don't have death block? Kill them before they kill you. But what about if you don't have freedom of movement and they're going to hold you? Well, if you kill them, they can't cast that spell. Do something else? The answer is something else I have to do is wait. Just gonna walk through the traps. This is fine.
The sulfurous reek of magical fire hangs heavy in this dark room.
This chest right here contains a key. Ooh, what door could that go to? Maybe the one right here. They didn't really do a good job on that particular piece. Like, ooh, well, where are we gonna hide the key to this locked door? Are we considered in a giant chest right next to the locked door? Ah, genius. They'll never think to look there.
Troll's cage flappers open.
Alright, and off we go. So we finished up. So we did all of 3-Barrel Cove, we did all of Feywild, and we finished up with just miscellaneous 5s and 6s. So it got us from just barely 6 all the way up to 9, where we'll take another wizard level. They're all wizard levels from here on out. Yeah, I've only got 10 points, which is not enough. Because if I want concentration and spellcraft, which I do, then disable search and spot are too much. Now, granted, I will get more skill points later because I'll have higher int, but that's still a little rough. What is my next feat? Precision. Martial feats. Precision. Oh, I can actually select spells now because I didn't get to learn them before. D-Door and Death Aura? Sure, why not? So the thing is, if I want more imbue dice, I need like 20 something points in this tree, which is a lot. Now we have 3 points, so that could be... yeah, that's enough for us to do this. Mind like iron. So we get extra saves, and we get auto search. Not that our search is capped, so it's not amazing, but we have auto search now. And we have more spells, because we now have level 4 spells. We can prep one more level 1. What level 1 do we want? We'll grab Featherfall. We don't need Burning Hands anymore, so we will grab Protection from Evil. Sure, we'll grab Protection from Evil. And Featherfall goes up here as a sometimes thing. And then for level 4s, we can whip out the Acid Rain if we want to. We'll grab Dimension Door and... like Fire Shield is something we're going to want later. Ice Storm is really very nice. Shout is good. Like, I could grab either Ice Storm or Acid Rain, really. That's 1d4 per caster level versus Ice Storm is... stop that. 1d6 plus 1 per caster level. We're gonna prep Ice Storm. And it costs 60 spell points per ground. But we can drop it on a group and they will pretty much guarantee to die. So that's always a benefit. Wait, I do? Oh, I have another Artificer one. A Blade of Armor. But it's only 10, right? Yeah, it's not worth it. Nothing here is really worth it because of duration. Yeah, 2-minute duration on it. Not even worth having out. Same with Enchant Armor. Okay, duration on that is 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes is fine. Alright, and because we hit level 9, we get more spell points, which is 1 more spell cast. We get 1 to hit and damage, which is nice. And of course, we get 20 more hit points. Next level, we get our next rose. So that's when we get a nice boost. And then of course, at 11, we get an extra 100 health. So that's always nice. But yeah, I think that will do it for tonight. Based on the viewer count, we do not have enough people to actually raid, so we will not be raiding anyone tonight. But if there is anyone here, and the viewer count is wrong. Thank you for hanging out as we ran through a bunch of stuff. We will probably be back on tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we will be heading to Dread because we are level 9. We're going to head to Dread. And Dread is a little trickier than some other stuff. So, actually... Depths, 2E depths. First level in Earth Temple. Alright, those are all 8. I forgot that they moved them up. They're not 7 anymore. But while the nodes and the Zagatamoi one are pretty bad for experience, solo at least, if you had a group who would split and come together, they'd probably be decent. The first parts are actually pretty good XP. So we will probably do Dread and then those, because Dread is going to take me longer because Dread is harder. Of course, the other alternative would be to hit 7s that are not Dread. Yes. Of course. The Pit, Tear of Takan, the House D chain, all that stuff, which is much, much easier. We might just hit that instead, but I do kind of want some Dread gear to maybe figure some stuff out. In any case, that will do it for stream tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for anyone who is stuck around. And good